Hello, and this is the conclusion of our series on why rabbits, why we chose to go into rabbit, and why we are encouraging many people to go into rabbit farming. Now, are you an unemployed graduate? Are you a worker who currently has a job, but you're looking for ways you can invest money properly to have a very good returns on your investment, and at the same time have something that can nourish your family, providing you with good quality protein and very exciting experience? Do you have parents who are aged and have come home on retirement, and you want to help them to have a good life, to keep active, to eat healthy, so that they can enjoy a better quality of life even in old age? Are you a retiree who has done all your work in service and you are now coming home and you are wondering, what can I do to keep myself active so I don't grow old too quickly? Then I want to encourage you to watch this second part of our series to the end, because you are going to find some very good reasons why rabbit farming is just for you. Rabbit farming can be a good source of recreation. You can do this even if you're on retirement. There are people who have retired and they are wondering, what can I do so that I don't become too old too quickly? Or what can I do so that I keep myself active and I'm also enjoying and having a good time? We recommend rabbit farming to you. If you are on retirement, rabbit farming is such a great option for you to consider. You can have a few animals at your backyard and you can raise them and you can take care of them and you can enjoy them, their company and everything. And if you are interested in having them as meat, guess what? They are a very healthy option for meat as far as cholesterol levels and good quality protein and vitamins are concerned. Their meat is also very low in sodium, and so that is another plus for you. As you age, these are some of the best quality meats you should have. Rabbit meat is lean meat. Rabbit meat is lean meat. It's white meat. This is such a plus. We are talking about lean meat that is white meat, and it has a very high protein content, and it has a good amount of vitamins, low sodium, and it has very good quality protein. So all the right boxes are checked here for the aged who wants to enjoy good meat as well. And it's very tasty. Rabbit meat is a tasty option. It tastes a little bit like chicken, but it also has its own unique taste as well, which makes it such a beautiful option for people looking for healthier alternatives. We're talking about healthy alternative sources of meat. That is what we are recommending to people. So that is why we are encouraging you to go into rabbit farming. You go into rabbit farming to get yourself a recreation that can also provide you with very healthy option as far as meat is concerned. And as I said, as you are getting older and you are going on pension, please don't go and sit home. Get yourself a few does and a few bucks, and you will start this rabbit farming, and you will discover that it is such a pleasurable adventure to embark on. We are really inviting you to come on board. If you can do it on large scale, all the better. Now, the other reason why we are even recommending this for the aged as well is because rabbit farming is less labor intensive. In other words, it doesn't require a lot of labor compared to, let's say, cattle, goat, sheep, chicken. Rabbit farming, look, this our big farm here is managed by only a few people, one main person and supported by one or two other people. That is all. And as the farm grows, we foresee that we may just have to add one or two people, but the entire farm will be very well taken care of. And that's because we have set up our system such that the amount of work you have to do to take care of the animals on daily basis is very, very less or minimal. And we will talk a bit about the housing aspect of rabbits in another video. But for now, let me just tell you that if you are interested in going into rabbitry or rabbit farming,
it is one of the best decisions you could make. Even as a young person who has just graduated from school and is looking for a job, or as an old person who has completed your time of service or work and you are on retirement. Don't let retirement and the boredom of retirement get you too old too quickly. Get some few rabbits. If you are interested and you don't know where to get good quality rabbits with good genetics for high growth potential, you can contact us and we will try and sort you out. But the point is that get a few rabbits and you'll be surprised at how they will quickly grow and expand and increase on your farm. If you want to go large, you can quickly move on from there. But that is one of the other reasons why we are encouraging people to go into rabbit farming. So you can do rabbitry as a business, as a full-time business. There are people I know in this country who have done rabbit as full-time business. They've used it to take care of their children through university. They've built houses and they've bought cars. Now, we are not saying, let me sound a warning again. We are not saying, especially to the young people out there, we're not saying that if you go into the rabbit farming business today, tomorrow you will start buying cars and building houses. No, that would be a lie. What we are saying is that if you put in the hard work with consistency, dedication, and the right ethics to work, you would end up succeeding and you will be able to do many things that you desire to do because you will have your returns. The returns will come. It may not come tomorrow, but it will come. It will come. That much we can assure you, it will come. From the evidence and the testimonies of many such people who have succeeded in rabbit farming, we know that this is a very good venture. It's a lucrative venture and you might want to consider it. So we are saying that young people, you are welcome on board. Don't go and sit at home and say you are unemployed. If you have a small space in your backyard or around your house, get a cage. Even if you don't have money to put up a galvanized cages like what we have, you can start with wooden cages. There are many farms that are going large and are just using wooden cages. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just that you may have to replace them more often than with metal cages. But it's a good place to start. So don't be saying that, oh, I don't have money to buy a metal cage, so I can't start. You can start with a wooden cage, just one that can house a few animals. Make sure that you have space to separate the males from the females, because you want to only cross them or breed them at a particular time. If you keep the male and the female together all the time, that is a very bad way of maintaining rabbits. You don't want to do that. But the point here is that get started today. Get started. Call the number or call somebody. It doesn't have to be Ahenfie Rabbitry. Even if wherever you are, there is somebody close by who is doing rabbit farming, and if you just reach out to them, they will be able to help you out. If you want to know how to select the best quality breeds for your rabbitry or for your rabbit farming, we have a video that I will link to the description of this video, and you will be able to get all the insights about how to choose the best quality rabbit for your breeding stock. Even though we are encouraging you to go into it, we want you to succeed. So we don't want you to just go in there and become a prey. There are also some very bad people out there who are out to outsmart new farmers and trick them and make them make wrong choices to lose their investment. So just watch that video and it will give you all that you need to know on what to do when you are selecting a breeding stock. It's very important. Otherwise, you will go into it and you will get discouraged and you might say we lied to you. We don't want you to come back and say we've lied to you. That's why we are telling you we have already provided the material, the video, the information that you need to be able to know how to select the right breeding stock. So watch that video, and if you haven't yet subscribed to our channel, we want to encourage you to subscribe, because we have more of such material coming up and everything you need to know to be able to take good care of the animals, how to feed them, how to take care of the kids when they are born. We are coming up with videos for all of that, because as a farmer, you need to know how to grow your animals and how to let them, multiply and be healthy. As we said, we are encouraging everyone to come and enjoy the benefits of rabbit farming. Now, there are two other benefits of rabbit farming that I want to share with you. That is the rabbit droppings. It is a very good source of fertilizer. When it comes to rabbit manure, yes, the droppings of the rabbits, you can see the rabbit manure is a very, very good source of fertilizer. We call it cold manure. It can be applied directly to your crops, unlike that of chicken and other animals that you may have to compost them a bit to cool them down, otherwise it will burn your products, your farm. Rabbit manure can be applied directly to your farm and it will not destroy your crops, and so it is a very, very good source of fertilizer for your farm. So that's one thing we are encouraging people to also harvest. If you have a rabbit farm, don't just throw away the droppings when you clean the farm. When you clean the farm, make sure that you collect all the waste and you gather it. And if you have a backyard garden, that becomes a free source of very high quality fertilizer for you. That's another thing we are advocating. So if you have a rabbit farm, make sure you also have a backyard garden. Have a small backyard garden. Even if it is plants that you have put in a pot, it is still very okay, because your crops are going to benefit from the manure that the rabbits give to you for free. They are going to benefit for free, and you don't have to spend money to buy. The other reason why we prefer this is not some kind of chemicalized manure. These are natural, they are organic. So for people who are interested in going organic and eating organic, we are recommending your backyard farming with rabbit manure. So as I told you, you see, especially if you are aged, this is such a great thing for you, because you can easily eat healthy if you keep rabbits, whilst the animals itself provide you with the best quality protein with vitamins and minerals and low cholesterol to keep your heart healthy, and low sodium to keep your heart healthy, and low cholesterol to keep your heart healthy. You are also going to be able to use their droppings to make organic gardens. So you don't have to necessarily go and buy fertilizer for your spring onions or your lettuce or your cabbage or your carrots that you have planted in your backyard garden. You can use the droppings from your rabbit farm to do that, and you're going to give yourself a highly nutritious organic food to eat. What more could you possibly ask for? This is also one of the reasons why you should go into rabbit farming today. And there is another good news why you should go into rabbit farming. Nothing in rabbit farming is wasted. Nothing. Now, the urine of rabbits, here we harvest the urine. So the urine of the rabbit, this is not a waste. You see it like this. This is what some people call liquid gold. The urine of the rabbit is not a waste at all. It is liquid gold. The reason is that it serves two purposes. It serves both as fertilizer. And also as a pesticide. So once you are putting the droppings on your garden to keep it healthy and give you good fast growing crops, you are also using the urine to prevent pests and insects from coming on your crop. So you see, that is an organic way of keeping your crops that you have grown in your backyard farming very, very clean and healthy for your consumption. So as I said, this is something that we recommend for people of all ages. Many diseases can be avoided by eating healthy. And we are saying that if you keep rabbits, you are going to get the best quality possible as far as meat is concerned. You are also going to get good materials to do some kind of backyard farming, and it's going to be organic. The droppings are going to give you the fertilizer you need. The urine of the rabbits, we can show you how to dilute it, but it's also going to give you both fertilizer as well as insecticide. And that insecticide will keep your plant healthy, so that when you harvest it and you are eating a healthy diet together with, can you imagine rabbit salad with some, it's going to be fantastic. We're talking rabbit salad that you have grown using the droppings and the urine to keep the thing healthy and insect free and pest free. And now you grill some rabbit and you kind of slice it on top of your salad. You will not regret it. You're going to have a very, very healthy, sumptuous meal. So these are some of the benefits why we say that people should go into rabbit farming. Now, let me give you another very exciting reason. Another reason why you should go into rabbit farming is because in Ghana here, we don't see that a lot. Most rabbit farms in Ghana target meat production. But I have shown you different colors of animals, of rabbits on the Ahenfie farm. Here we have the typical agouti colored pindula. This here is a pindula rabbit or pindula breed, and you can see how beautiful the color is. I just showed you another one which has a color whose color was red. That's what we call the New Zealand red. And here is another pindula that is chocolate. This here is like golden tipped. I can't even describe the color, but this is another pindula breed. And you can see that all these animals have very beautiful colored coats. In some places, even in Ghana here, we are going to go into this soon, but we haven't started yet. But in some places, the coat of the animal, which we call the pelts, can be used for so many things. It can be properly processed and dyed or tanned or whatever, treated very well so that it can be used to decorate things, to make leather materials, to make hats, to make bags. And that is another thing that you can get from rabbit farming. If you are interested in going into pelt production, even the hair, the fur on the animal can also be processed. There are people who are producing rabbits like the Angora rabbit that is purposely for the fur of the animal, and also of course its beauty. It's one of the most beautiful rabbits you can have, but we don't have them here because our main focus is meat production. And New Zealand's pindulas, they are amongst the best meat rabbits you can have on your farm. And so here, for example, is another New Zealand white. This one is a New Zealand white. This white colored coat can be dyed in different preferred colors, so you can use that as well for many things. So that is another reason why you should go into rabbit farming. I'm giving you so many reasons, but let me add one more reason why you should go into rabbit farming. And that is, in many places like in South Africa, where the rabbit business has gone far and people are producing at very high levels and large scales, the intestines, when you process the rabbit, when you process the animal, the intestines can also be processed and used as food for other animals. So you can have the intestines processed as food for dogs or animals, people who go into animal breeding. The intestines and the things that we would normally throw out when we are processing the rabbit, except of course the liver and the other parts that people enjoy, but the intestines can be processed for people who are into dog breeding, cat breeding. They can use it to make cat feed or cat food and dog food for those who are into animal like dog breeding. So you can use every part of rabbit is not wasted. The animal itself is meat. The skin is used for something. The hair is used for something. The intestine is used for something. The droppings is used for it's as if it is hearing me, so it wants to stand up and listen well. Yes. So the intestine is useful, the hair is useful, the coat, the pelt is useful, the meat is useful, the urine is useful. Everything about the rabbit is useful. Now, these are all some of the reasons. The other reason why you should also go into rabbit farming is because rabbits are very, very clean and peaceful animals. They are quiet animals. They don't like noise. They don't like dirt. You can see all the animals on the farm are very clean. They are clean, they are quiet, they are peaceful, and they are just lovely to be around. These are some of the reasons why we encourage people to go into rabbit farming. So I believe I've given you quite a lot of reasons why rabbit farming is the thing you should consider. Whether you are a young person, we started keeping rabbits when we were in junior high school. And when we grew, we forgot about it. And then now we are back into it, doing it as a business. But that tells you how young you can be to start rabbit farming. So you can start your rabbit farming if you are just a junior high school child, or if you are a working adult, or if you can do it as a side business if you're a working adult, or if you are even on pension. And we highly, highly, highly recommend this for people who are on pension. If you're a young person watching me and you have parents who have gone on pension, you want to keep them healthy, you want to keep them enjoying their lives, get them a few rabbits to keep around the house. It will keep them active. They will have a lot of pleasure. It will give them meat. It will give them so many things like I have described. If they have a small garden as well, if they have some flowers around the house, all this can be very, very beneficial, can benefit from having a rabbit farm. So these are some of the reasons that you should go into rabbit farming. Now, we have more videos coming up on how to take care of your rabbit, how to feed them, how to take care of the mother rabbit when it's pregnant, how to get them to be pregnant. All these are coming up. If you subscribe to our channel and you hit the notification bell, every time we put those videos up, you will be notified and you'll be able to watch them and grow with us as we embark on this journey.
So this is the second and final part of our series on why rabbit, why we chose to go into rabbit. Now, if you haven't watched the first part, I encourage you to find a link in the description below and watch it so that you will get the complete picture, the full information that we are trying to put across on why you should go into rabbit farming today.
I want to say a big thank you for sticking and staying with us here at the Ahenfie Rabbitry YouTube channel. Please watch our next videos. You won't regret it. And I'll see you here again with yet another very informative, loaded, packed video for you to succeed in rabbit farming. Cheers and bye-bye.